What's up going on, everybody? It's Marie the Simmer and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a returner. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are back with the Uni Years with the Fontane cookies, but we're with a different cookie today. This is Zaria Fontane. I love her so much. Zaria Fontane is Keon Fontane's fraternal twin sister, originally from Copperdale and lives with her mom, Monet Fontane. Zaria is a high maintenance, creative, cheerful sim. I really think eventually high maintenance will fall off as she lives life. You know, she'd probably not be as high maintenance as she was at like 14. So hopefully that falls off. She's currently at Rochester University getting her fine arts degree, which is a distinguished degree, and she's getting it done for a concentration in painting with a minor or an elective in fashion designing as well. I picture her doing something like fashion stylist journalism. Like, I see her curating looks for magazines and just writing good articles. Maybe even start her own magazine like Bratz. I love that movie. Think she'll probably do something like that in her future. In my summers to freshers machinima, she did intern with Sim Vogue. That is where the idea came from. Like, maybe she's into fashion, but not in the sense of designing it, more so in the sense of learning about it and using it to create style, looks, and just show off, you know, good trends. And yeah, she is a thrifty girl, so she's always thrifting, and that's where she gets a lot of her good pieces from. Even though she can afford retail, she thrifts a lot, and I think thrifting maybe helps her fashion sense as well, and helps me like express her fashion self a little bit. That is the plan essentially with her degree. Our googie here is pansexual, so anybody can get it. Her first crush ever was Ash from the high school years pack. However, Ash wasn't into her, and so she ended up dating Luna Villarreal. I think that's how you say it, Villarreal, her whole time in high school. Her and Luna I thought was gonna make it, guys. I thought they were gonna be the it couple that end up getting married and everything. But then Luna aged up to a young adult and immediately started to flirt with Keon, and Keon, her brother, would never let that shit fly. So Keon told Zaria. Zaria broke up with Luna. She's still really cool with her, but she's like side-eyeing her like, why would you do some grimy shit like that? She's my only googie that's never done anything sexual. She still has her mess around card essentially, which I think is really ironic because she went on a date with Kiyoshi and now she has the romantic trait added to her simology. I don't know, like, that's kind of weird. Like, she's now a romantic sim, but she's only ever flirted with 3 sims, as we can see here. She is our least experienced googie. I think she's more of a lesbian, if I'm being honest. I do say she's pansexual, but out of all of these sims, this is the only sim that I had to tell her to flirt with. We're gonna keep playing it throughout Uni Years and see if I'm correct, and if she is more lesbian leaning, we'll definitely change it to being a lesbian. That's who she is. Be who you are for your pride, you know? Let's look over her class schedule real quick. And so we know the sims terms are only 7 days, so unfortunately I've already missed a term essentially of her being in school, but for my storytelling purposes, I'm gonna say those 3 credits came from her Sim Vogue internship, and that made her an advanced freshman, which allowed her to be eligible to move into the Tri-Var house. That's what I'm gonna go with. This semester she's taken Silly Strings, which gives her a violin skill, and she's also taking Visualizing Wellness, which gives her the wellness skill. I did download Danity Simmer's fashion designer mod, which does come with the fashion student add-on. It's just randomized, so if you don't see it as an option in the electives, it's just not there. In order to keep the storyline of her having a minor in fashion designer, I'm gonna have her do coursework essentially, so she'll gain the skill of fashion designing. She'll get to maybe a level 5 or a level 6. Ooh, let's also look over her simology real quick. So like I said, she's cheerful, creative, high maintenance, and now romantic. She has the knowledge reward trait because she also used to sell stuff on Thrifty, and I think she'll continue to do that in university as well. I think once a thrifter, always a thrifter. I think she's gonna keep wanting to do that. She also doesn't want kids right now, which also ties into her weakness being slow learning and parenting and not okay with being pregnant. I think she'll probably want a child, maybe never. Actually, I don't even see her being a mom in any way, but she's still so young. You never know, she might change her mind on her own. I have no dog in this fight actually, so if she doesn't want kids ever, whatever. I think she did age up wanting to be, you know, pregnant and wanting a child, and I changed it, so I may change it back. I'm gonna look back and see if she did have it and I changed it. Right now, no babies. She does have the compassionate rewards trait, which makes sense for her. All her friends do call her and ask for advice on who to date, who to talk to, friends to have, and I think that just makes sense. She's an empath and people just like her opinion. She's also iconic because she did complete the admired icon aspiration. It just makes sense for her. She has the good manners because she grew up in a really strict house with her mom, Miss Monet, and it just made sense for her to come out with good manners. She apparently has a strong trait in learning mischief, so she can be mischievous if she wants to. For just a little bit of Marie lore, Ashton's mom, Alexia, which we'll meet later in this episode, is hearing impaired. And so a lot of the family members of the Fontane family have learned SSL to speak to Ashton's mom. So it's just a little bit more lore about, you know, some of my Sims. This is my best example of who she is as a Sim when it comes to her romance life. Once we keep playing her, if I feel like she's a lesbian, I might change it. Like, I don't know. Like, every time she flirts, she finds a girl to do it with. And I'm totally okay with that if you're a lesbian, Zaria. And I just misrepresented you. So let's do a quick tour of the Tri-Var house before we hit gameplay. So they got the best lot in Nordhaven. I made Nordhaven my Greek city. So every single fraternity and sorority in both Britechester and Foxbury are located in Nordhaven. I just needed more lots and it made sense to move it to Nordhaven. I think I saw that in Min Simmer's Foxbury Tales that she moved some stuff to Nordhaven, and you know what? I said me too, because Britechester is just not big enough for everything. So the girly pops all drive or use their Vespa to get from Nordhaven to their campus. So some girls have cars, probably carpool if they can. If not, they probably just pick one of the Vespas and use it to get to class, essentially. The creator of the lot will be in the description below, because I didn't change anything about the landscape of it, including I think these potted plants. Not too sure I added anything there, but you go through these double doors, and once you're inside, there is a gym to our right, and it has cardio, Pilates, springboard, cycling, and weights. And in the hallways, just like a picture and like a little console table, and this is where the girly pops will get their mail packages or whatever. So this is the living room slash bonding room, I guess. This is where they informally hang out. Nothing like actual business. They have all their miscellaneous books. They can grab a face mask if they need to. They can come sit, watch TV, apparently clean. This is Marlana. This is the sorority sister that's the president and everything, and she is on top of everything apparently, because this is like the third thing she's cleaned since I started. So that's just Marlana for you, I guess. You exit out this living room to the other part of the hallway. This is just another seating area, and this is where they have their official business with their advisor. This is where they plan their events, their fundraisers, what they're gonna do with the new pledges, all of that. On this side, oh, this is Mahogany. Hi girlie, where you about to go? We're gonna pass by you, girl, so sorry, excuse us. And this is the kitchen. This is where all the girly pops come to eat. They do have a chef, and I got the idea from the TikTok chef Kevin, who's like a sorority chef, and I thought, you know what, my girls deserve a chef too. So it's a full kitchen. I do have that mod that allows me to have a stove in a university housing. I really love that mod. We are now upstairs where all the girlies reside. So we have 1 bedroom, 2, 3 bedrooms, and a bathroom on this side, and it's essentially the same on this side. It's a mirror of 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. So any given time, 6 Sims can live in the Tri-Var sorority house. We're gonna start with this side. This side is Mahogany, who we see downstairs heading up. We also saw her last episode. She was killing the Kiss, Marry, Kill costume, and her room's a little bit more alternative, I guess, from the other girls. She's not really into all the frizzy stuff all the time. She's a very multifaceted type of girly. She likes her horror movies. She also paints. I don't know if she paints because it's a hobby or because she has to for school. I don't remember her degree. And then next room beside her is Marlana, the one we saw cleaning. So this Sim is a little bit more put together. She is the president, so she is like very pristine. Everything has a place, very neat. I know with having roommates, Sims sometimes put out their own miscellaneous items. She has yet to do that. And then we have to our left right here, Sierra. We saw Sierra in the first episode, Freshers Week. This is Keon's old fling that don't want to be flung again. But this is her room. It gives she isn't here often because she isn't. It wasn't even on purpose. I don't even know she's right now. Like, she's still enrolled in Britechester. She's still eligible to be a roommate, and she's still in the sorority, but she never is here. On this side is first room that we're seeing is Noemi. Noemi's a dancer. She's double majoring in language literature, and she has her law books up here, her backpack, all her stuff. She has her mini bar with her little ballet shoes, a suitcase. Her favorite color is red, and she has all these ballet paintings and stuff, and this is where she studies. Then the next room to our left is Brianna's, and Brianna is a little bit more earthy. She likes to have flowers and plants around, so she has a lot of those. She likes to have the color green around, and she's a little bit more vintage with her pieces and like her patterns. And she has a freaking hamster, which is so cute. The last room over here is Zariah's. Zariah's room is a little bit bigger. That's on me. She has her light from Simkia. She has her alarm clock. She has where she studies, and that's her painting right there. And she has the one plant. I think one is enough for her. And she has a heater because she gets cold like me. She has her rug. She has just the same setup with her closet. She has some of her pieces out, and she has some of her designer out, and she has her makeup stuff. I think it's a very big difference from her home, which we'll see later in the episode. Like, her room back home looks very different than that, which makes sense. You can only bring so much to college. When she needs something, she'll just hop on the train and go back to Copperdale, get it, and then spend the weekend there and come back. That's how I'm picturing it, because she can't have everything. She's out here eating her cereal and drinking her coffee. Friendly. Let's do discuss fashion with her.
Zisamba. Can Kubu Koiba? Yeah.
She's still not really close to all her sorority sisters, so I'm trying to get her to at least know stuff about them. We're asking about Day. Ooh. Oh, we have a maid too, apparently. I forgot about that. All right, we have a maid. Zaria has started teaching themselves the fashion designer skill. Skill will allow them to create amazing clothes and learn more about the fashion industry. Good for her. She's also on the road to fame. She's learned that Brianna's getting an art history degree. Okay, so they have something in common.
Larkim.
Whoa. What has happened? I just saw a heart. Oh, they're flirting. Are they flirty? You see what I mean? She might be a lesbian, guys. Let's do hobbies. Let's enthuse about fitness. If they flirt on their own, great. I'm not gonna force it. But if I see them flirting, I will do it. Compliment art. Let's gossip a little bit. So we've learned that Brianna also paints. Good for her. They're still flirting. All right, friendly. Let's do one more in like fashion. Let's do talk about attending Samai Shuna Fashion Week. She's like, the pieces would be so cool. Oh, it's raining. Whoa. Zaria's under the impression that another sim has their gaze fixed directly upon her. What? With a glimmer in their eyes, it's plain to see Brianna has an intense interest in Zaria. If Zaria tries to push things to a more intimate level, they may have a good chance at success. Is Zaria going to accept Brianna's advances or ignore her? I'm gonna just say accept because she's been receptive. Whatever happens, happens now, I guess. She has class in an hour. That's what happens next. We're getting ready for class. Brianna can't be out here flirting by herself. Let's take a thoughtful shower. Oh, her friend Noemi came. Hey, girlie, what you been up to, girl? You about to drink the coffee? You know what? That makes sense. You would share stuff like that with your friends. Your friend just came and pick up your coffee cup. Sure, why not? Am I tripping, or is she just standing on air? Like, it looks like she's floating, right? You're gonna have to rush through this routine, babes. She's also in a brown hair era. I love a good color 4, a good color 2. Very cute outfit, babe, but we gotta go to class. All right, bye, girl. Zaria is back from her class, her one class today. Here are the girly pops having a nice fellowship evening, essentially after class. Just watching TV, eating junk food, talking, gossiping, whatever. Face mask are on. Let's have Marlana eat a cookie because she really do like these cookies. Ooh, someone's calling Zaria. Who's calling you? Her brother. Aw. Hey, what's up, sis? Want to see this new Simstagram meme I found? I thought it was pretty funny. What do you think? Aw, LOL genius. Haha, I knew you'd love it. Okay, hi, big bro. By a couple minutes, I imagine. Let's have Brianna take the first shot. This B52. Let's drink that. Let's have Mahogany take this one. Yeah, it's just a quick little fun night. Marlana's about to load the dishes because that's who she is. They also ordered some pizza, but Zaria's not that hungry. Like, none of them were really I mean, Brianna could eat. Let's watch her take this shot, but... Oh, she already took her shot, I think? Shots are kind of contradictory to a girls' night in, but I just love seeing them take that shot. It's always so funny. Where's Marlana going? Okay, she's gonna talk. Ooh! What's she serenading? There's something in this liquor. Are they flirting? So this sorority house is just a bunch of girls ready to bump. Never mind. Forget that joke. Okay, Mahogany is... We've learned about her that she's materialistic. Okay. Damn.
Oh, you shown
Noemi, are you good? Of course she's stoned. Of course she smoked while I was not looking. It's a very cozy vibe with a little bit of shots. Let's take the mask off. It's causing her to have a sensation. Remove. Remove. Ooh, that's not how you spell remove, babes. That's not how you spell remove, babes. There we go. We've learned that Marlana is squeamish. That explains the cleaning. They were like, oh, that explains why she cleans up everywhere she goes. Yeah, Zaria has been loving the champagne. What the heck? You know what? I've had you on my dirty mind since I met you. Funny you haven't left my mind either. Better cleanse that mind because that's not happening. What makes you think that's okay to say? That's how I feel. We barely know each other maybe one day. It's college. Whatever. And since Mahogany's about to be busy, I guess we'll take a picture with Noemi instead. There's something in this liquor. All right. Very high. Look at her eyes. Yeah, okay, so they're doing the do. Zaria went to bed. She said, that's not my problem. All right, I'll see you guys in the next segment, which is a bowling night with the sorority and fraternity of Brightchester. And after the bowling night, we'll be going to Harvest Fest to visit her family in Copperdale. Super excited to see what the gang is up to, you know? See you guys in like 2 seconds.
Shumba smirked. Torky. Shooks a kazoo.
Here we are at NewCrest Bowling Alley and Restaurant. It's actually by annasims, and I believe it was Oasis restaurant and bowling. Here we are with the girly pop. She's about to go up, I think. Not her not changing shoes. That's so her. She's like, I'm not renting those shoes. So sorry. Let's see how she does. Ooh, babes, you might need to get the shoes. You almost tripped. But here we are with the Brightchester gang. As we can see, we have both sorority and fraternity here tonight, and Elena and Kiyoshi. They're just like scragglers because Zaria invited them. I'm sorry, babes, I saw that. Now that they're right here, let me actually introduce you to the Brightchester fraternity. It's the Orishavor house. I think that's how you say it, from The Sims 2. Again, all my university sorority and fraternity came from Sims 2. I just felt like just moving it over just made the most sense for me. I'll put the members of the Brightchester fraternity on the screen. And yeah, that's them. They live in a Brightchester fraternity house, which is very different from everybody else's. I thought it was kind of cool. They might have a party, who knows? But yeah, they're also in Norhaven in Greek City. It's really cute. Everyone's kind of talking and just bowling. They have all 3 lanes to themselves. They also have some cookies and stuff, but townies just be taken. Like, they cheap. Go buy your own stuff. Let's grab a cookie while we're at it. So Sierra is finally here. She lives in the Tri-Var house, but homegirl is barely ever there. She even has on the Tri-Var shirt for today's event. I did recolor this. It looks better. I promise it does. It looks pretty good. Let's actually grab a cookie, babe, since you can't join the bowling. Oh, you can. Join their bowling. Not Chandler talking up to Jordan. Do you like him, babes? Or y'all just talking? Oh, her mom's calling. She's probably calling, asking to see if she's coming to Harvest Fest tomorrow. Answer the phone, babe. Zaria has noticed that Brianna's eyes are lingering on them more and more. Brianna, did you join this org to just flirt with the girls? I'm not mad at it. Sure, babes. We'll accept the look. Why not? She's like, yeah, I'll take your look, babes. Why not? Okay, she's bowling. She's sweating, though. What the heck is this about? I've never seen that before. What's that from? Very focused sweat from being competitive. Sweating while eliminating all targets. Babe, this is bowling. Aww. Talking to her mama. He is kind of cute, but I don't think she thinks he's cute. Again, I really think she's lesbian leaning. What about favorite singers? Yeah, why not? Again, I'm just trying to make her branch out, make friends. The only new people she knows are from her sorority, and I feel like she should know more than that. Oh, I turned around for nothing. This is her stance, babes. This is your stance? Oh, I underestimated a bitch. My bad, girl. Let me see how you go. Ooh. All right. Mahogany, you are a little bit of me, babes. That's me. What's she doing? She's just chatting with him. Okay, let's all grab a drink together. I want this group right here to grab from this. So that's Kiyoshi. I think that's it, and Elena. But I actually want to see Elena go first because I feel like Elena is that girl when it comes to bowling. Let me see her go. And she's that girl. Strike? I know that's right, babes. I know that's right. Okay, let's watch Kiyoshi now. Kiyoshi's a little bit of me, babe. That is me at the bowling alley. I be sucking. Let's actually grab some drinks now with this group, which is these two, and Gyro's in this conversation, and Mahogany. Noemi won with a score of 43. I actually don't know if that's a good score or not, Noemi. Okay, let's actually talk to Kiyoshi with our drink. I want her to do some lovey situation, like compliment, smile, and then I want her to do stimulating conversation. Exactly. Let's whisper seductively. Why not? Let's see stimulating convo. Ooh, you better hug up on this man. Tell them all the nasty bits in your ear, babes. Ooh, what's this? They're chatting. Okay. I do want them to take a selfie together. An Ussie photo with. Ooh, cute Angie. Oh, not a heart. I gotta see what that's about. Oh, this is cute. This is giving my man. Ooh. Delicate taste from the cocktail, thick with refreshing acidity and notes of some tropical fruit. Feeling flirty, tasty beverage. Camaraderie from the team, decorated real good. Deep conversation, her butt hurt. She's sleepy. Smoking is fun, okay. But yeah, Elena, why were you hearting over here? Who do you find attractive? Finds Gyro attractive, okay. I'm not mad at it at all, actually. Good for her. Like, Elisha can't be your end all if she doesn't want him to be, you know? But drink some drinks, and we're gonna leave you to try and make some friends. Zaria, you're talking to... Oh! No, I thought you were talking to Noemi. Oh, shit. What's going on here? Oh, she enjoying her man. That's not her man because he has not said anything, but she is all up on him. Where your hand going, babes? She is so tea. Oh, I love her. And apparently Kiyoshi loves her too. Look at the interlocking hand. I don't even know which animation this is. Brianna, if you don't get out of the way. What is this called? Intimate slow dance. Okay. Very intimate slow dance. I'm guessing he queued that up himself. Kiyoshi, ask her to be your girlfriend if you're gonna do all this in a bowling alley. Come on. We made it back home to Copperdale. Zaria's out here talking to her grandparents. So I'll show you everyone who's here. Grandma Ruby and Grandpa Rupert. I just gave them old ass names. This is Miss Monet's spread that Keon helped out with. Keon did the appetizer and the mac and cheese. Miss Monet makes her famous German chocolate cake for Thanksgiving. She does it all the time. I just love how this cake looks. So I just made it her like signature dish. And Ashton made the punch. This is Mr. Brandon. This is Ashton's dad. He is the oldest Fontane OG kids, I guess. I should probably play them as kids and work their way up here. I should have done that, but it is what it is. This is Ashton's dad. He and Ashton's mom went through a rough patch where he cheated, but it took 4 years of separation and mediation and couples counseling. They were not even living on the same plot of land. Like Ashton's mom, Alexia, was living in Solani while her dad was living in Forgotten Hollows, and it was like a whole situation. It's why Ashton kind of like became rebellious, and why she even moved to Copperdale is because of how she was dealing with the fact that they were separated. But they got back together, unbeknownst to me, had kids. I found out by prepping. And here is one of their babies here. His name is Amor. They have another baby, I think Uncle Tavion is carrying him, but this is a more Fontane. He's a very fussy baby. He's like, I'm in a strange place. I don't know where I am. I need to nap. It's a whole thing. He wants to woohoo and shower. I think you guys have done enough woohoo, if I'm being honest. Tavion, this is Uncle Tavion. He's the youngest Fontane Googie from like the OG family, I guess. So this is Zariahs and the Fontane Trio's baby uncle. I want to say baby because he's an oops baby and he's only like 15 years older than them. So he's like, yeah, he was an oops baby. He's most likely the one that will continue the Fontane like business. They own a pharmaceutical business that produces like all the medicine in, I guess, my world. They're like Amazon but like black essentially. He's carrying baby number 2 because twins run in this family apparently. So this is Asher Fontane and this is baby number 2 for Miss Alexia and Brandon's reuniting moment, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty, so the food is essentially done. I do know they hired a mixologist, but homegirl left. Where is she? Yeah, she's not even here. I can't even hire another one. Raggedy hoe. They have a butler, but I can't tell you where Jameson is. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They gave Jameson Harvest Fest off or something. That's the only explanation I can give myself. Zaria's over here talking to everyone. Is she hungry yet? No, not really. No one's really hungry yet. It's really late though. Miss Monet is obviously hungry. She's been cooking the whole time. Let's watch Alexia show Miss Monet the baby. Not that glitched out. Let's try again. Introduce to Monet. Aww. Give the baby to her. Yeah, Miss Monet's done with kids.
Simba. Uchima. Borbahay.
Damn, Asher. Tell us how you really feel. Comfort him. The baby not stop crying. It's like, what's wrong? Keon, let's play your outstanding. Is it outstanding or just, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Their annual match is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, help out the baby. Look at Miss Monet. She's just so good at this. This is like her thing. She's just so good. Did she take a walk already? She sure did. Look at that. I'm weak. I missed you taking this walk. How is this going for you guys? Ooh, I can't wait to see who wins. Ooh, Keon, you putting up a good fight. I always remember the first time I beat an adult. All right, we're gonna see who wins. Keon still lost. I thought he was putting up a good fight. Keon's coming to eat. Please eat food first. Grab a serving of the food. Everybody trying to get Miss Monet's famous cake. It's so pretty. I love this cake. Oh, love that cake so much. Zaria, you're talking to your grandpa. Share Harvest Day spirit. Good for you. Let's come. Ooh. I'm not gonna do that. They just got back together and I'm gonna give them difficult. Why are you guys being difficult right now? I can't stay on the emotional roller coaster of this relationship. Okay, Rupert has learned that Zaria's a little high maintenance. She's like, oh, I wonder if Monet knows that her kid's is high maintenance. That's probably what he's thinking as a grandfather. Oh, they became good friends. Good for them. All right, listen to his question. I wonder what his question is. Will I know? I really do like the Kenny G playing in the house. I'm gonna see if she can play cymbals with her grandma. They like to do that together. Miss Ruby, you playing Stardew, please? Okay, she likes to play video games. Good for you, babes. It looks like Keanu's teaching her. That's funny. Oh, we're seeing her feed her baby brother food. That is adorable. Mr. Brandon, why would you get out the cleaning supplies in the middle of this right now? Is she getting around to liking him? I think she's just so high she doesn't even care. Okay, a symbols game is going on over here. Say something friendly about fashion student, like talk about your favorite designer, like how you're excited to get into the world a little bit. Do share ideas, like these are what I would do if I owned my own magazine. Share the Harvest Fest spirit. I absolutely love Rihanna. She went from being a music star to the ultimate fashion designer. I mean, who else would be my favorite? Girl, I love when my game games. I know this is randomized, but Zaria obviously loves Rihanna. I'm glad my game realizes it. Fire! Who the fuck started a fire on Harvest Fest? Got me out here cussing on the YouTube. We're gonna have to wait till it burns something. I'm hearing it, but I'm not seeing it. Looks like everything is lining up just right. Zaria just rules the symbols table. That's good. Look at the baby's messy face. Adorable. This is so cute. We need to have some of these babies around the house. This is like the family home, not just Miss Monet's home. I just like the idea that the house changes with the times, and this is just now how it is. I do love, like, this is Ruby and Rupert getting married, the aunts and uncles having their milestone, but this is so cute. This is like their family home, you know? All right, Keon is back. Let's take a picture with our damn brother. Take a photo with Keon. There we go. Back home selfie. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, we're gonna clean up the house for mom. Keon, you can put away some of this food. Put away. Everyone hating this crying baby shit. It's not just me. Good, because what the heck? Let's actually pour some drinks. Pour a platter. Woo, and shower. Do y'all not have any decorum? This is not your home. All right, before she heads back to Nordhaven for the rest of her, essentially her time in freshman year, just stopping by her lovely beloved KokoJos. She needs to stop smoking, I swear. She just does it all the time and it's annoying. This is KokoJos. This is a build of mine that I will share once I update my game. I don't think I'll update my game before this episode comes out. This is just one of my favorite builds. It's a coffee and a thrifty situation. This is where the kids hang out with their friends. It looks different, one, because I've changed like my CC style, and two, because I've lost CC. But for like storytelling purposes, it's just the fact that you've been away from somewhere you've known all your life. You come back and it just looks different, and that's what it gives here. And I really wanted her here just for nostalgia purposes. I want her to create a fashion look. Like, there's no way she doesn't stop by her favorite place if she comes to town, you know? Come and make something before she heads out, like just to browse her area, you know? Let's see what's available. She might go back with a couple looks. She has a trip coming up. I don't know if she'll like wear any of these looks, but she might sell some stuff for some money. I love the idea that she just loves to curate looks for people. All right, this is cute. Do we have any accessories? No rings? Maybe some glasses? It's a little punk rock. And we'll name this Edgecore. I saw that. Or Trendy Girl. Let's do Trendy Girl. And it's 185. Let's do another outfit. I like that pattern, but I like this pattern better. It makes it look like she found something vintage and expensive. And then she might have to leave this if she can't style it. If I can't style it, I don't know if I like those. I like these, but there's no socks and I don't like the shoes. Is there a new shoe? How about these? Ugh. These are all the shoes. KokoJos, you have really let me down. Right, so she has one new outfit she can list on Trendy. I think she should. And it's selling at 185. We're gonna do 195 because she's just that girl. I kind of wanted to take a mirror selfie, like, you know, back in my stomping grounds. Let's take a selfie real quick before you go harass the barista for more coffee. We're just gonna do that. I need to figure out why that mod doesn't work all the way for me. Must be incompatible of some sort. Why you come out the house looking like this? Be on the lookout for a mess. Oh my god. Alrighty, Girly Pop is back in her sorority house, and that's her episode essentially. That's a gwan, what's a gwan, everybody? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. I just wanted a quick stop off at KokoJos just to reintroduce that lot and also just give her a bit of nostalgia. Let me know what you think about our girl Zaria here. I really think she's lesbian leading. Yeah, the next, oh my god, girls, I'm hoping she's done with the weed. You're supposed to be doing your paper. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye everybody. What the heck, girl?